Thank you, Devin. The sun has been trying to shine, and the bugs have been trying to bite, especially those pesky mosquitoes.
Yeah, so here to tell us some tips on how to avoid these bites or treat them is Nurse Christina Paris. Thank you so much for coming in today.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, so, we're talking about this. You're very passionate about your dislike for mosquitoes.
I am.
So why do mosquitoes maybe prefer some people over others?
Yeah, so that's the thing. Anyone who has seen me walking around my neighborhood will see me with this in hand. Probably think I'm absolutely crazy. But I have a very strong reaction to mosquito bites. They itch intensely, and I can get welts the size of silver dollars. Wow. Like, they get really bad. In fact, the other night I had one, I had to actually apply an ice because it was so hot and red and inflamed, an ice pack. But, so it's female mosquitoes that usually bite, or that exclusively are what bite, because they need that to create their eggs and help fertilize or something with that. And they have a little straw-like thing. They'll spit on our skin. They stick this little proboscis, something like that, into our skin, and they probe around while leaving little bits of saliva to find the blood vessels. Then they suck out the blood and take off, and then we develop a huge reaction, or some of us do, and some don't, to the mosquito bites. So it really depends on carbon dioxide. And also heat can attract them, sweat, certain bacteria that people have on their skin will attract mosquitoes. People who eat particular diets are known, and colors. So darker colors apparently attract mosquitoes more than light colors.
Well, Michael, we are not doing good today.
It's some pretty dark colors we got going on here.
Right. So that's kind of the mosquito thing in a nutshell, and why certain people, of course, females are usually a worse target because of our thinner skin. They say, than males. But I know, some people will get mosquito bites and it's annoying, but it doesn't have that intense reaction that others will.
Yeah, we all, react a little bit different with these ones, but, always a pest they are.
Right. Goodness. Annoying to everyone.
So to avoid them, what are some good prevention tips?
Yeah, absolutely. So their larvae grow in water, so get rid of any kind of standing water. If you have like old tires in your yard, if you have bird feeders or bird baths, you want to get rid of those. You can limit exposure also by repairing any tears in screens or in your windows, or if you're camping in your camping gear, using netting on strollers, mosquito netting over sleeping if you're going to sleep outdoors, although most of us sleep in tents. Insect repellent. So if you're going to use a strong insect repellent like a DEET, avoid using it on infants. So you want to check the label to make sure that it's appropriate for children, infants.
Interesting. And then let's say, maybe your prevention techniques don't always help. Sometimes you forget, you don't always got a giant thing to wave around the neighborhood. So how can bites be treated if you do have some sort of reaction?
Sure. So there are lots of products. So I have some of my favorite things.
Yes, you got a lot of stuff here.
I do. So
this is their personal stash.
So you can clean the area with rubbing alcohol. You can apply honey, oatmeal, cold tea bags, supposedly basil rubs will help.
You say oatmeal?
Oatmeal baths. So it's a specific type of bath. People who have chicken pox, or if you have poison ivy.
So I don't get like a thing of Quaker oats.
No.
Brown sugar and cinnamon, put that in the bathtub.
No,
that's not going to help.
It's a specific thing. You'll probably find it with like Epsom salts and stuff like that at the pharmacy. And then there's lots of ointments.
Yes.
So I also like a fan, because mosquitoes can't fly past any wind greater than 2 miles an hour. So if you have a fan, that can keep them away. They can't.
Weakness.
These, I can't live without my Benadryl, either spray or lotion. So as soon as I get a bite, I put the Benadryl on. It reduces the inflammation. The reason the one on my arm got so bad was because I was mowing the lawn. I didn't have time to stop and apply anything. Lavender oil, and then of course, any kind of insect repellent sort of item. These are my
So
favorites.
this kind of just like really spritzes into the air?
So it's got some kind of chemical. I don't know exactly what it is. And it uses a little butane thing, and you click it on. They're a little expensive, but I have found them to be very effective. So I use several.
Yeah, worth it if you get the giant wells and stuff. I mean, because some people you don't know how you're going to react to different bites and stuff. Like one might not be as bad as another. So.
Well, right, and so exactly, it just depends on the mosquito, I guess, how much they had to dig around, and your own histamine response.
Well, thanks for coming on and telling us, how to stay safe this summer, especially in mosquito country.
Absolutely, that was a lot. Sorry, I'm very passionate about mosquitoes.
Very passionate. Learned a lot about prevention, treatments, and mosquito spit.
Yes.
So thank you.
Thank you.
And coming up, we have what's trending, including the